What's up guys and welcome back to On The Brick, where today we are going to be looking at the final member of the Bad Batch. A lot of you were able to guess who this would be, so here they are, the Gonk Droid. I suppose we can look at Omega too. Pretty much everybody was able to figure that out, and I think Charles was the first to officially do so, even though I lost that screenshot, my bad. I didn't know this, but apparently Gonk Droids were actually a knockoff of the more successful EG6 power droids. Gonk Droids themselves, though, were basically power generators with legs and very minimal artificial intelligence so they could understand basic commands. They were found on underdeveloped worlds that did not have expansive power grids or mobile military operations usually. They also made a very noticeable honking noise that sounded like the word gonk, hence where their name comes from. Gonk Droids have been around for quite a while. And on the other side here, we have Omega. If you have not seen the Bad Batch, this is where the video stops for you because I'm going to be spoiling things about her. That's your spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1. Omega was an enhanced female clone created from the template of Jango Fett. She is Omega because she is the final one. That was the hint. With the exception of obviously being female, she is otherwise an unaltered clone similar to Boba Fett. She does not have age acceleration or any other defects as far as we know right now. I just realized that it never actually says, but if I'm not mistaken, Omega is actually around 12 or 13 in the time of the Bad Batch. This is assuming she was made at the same time as Boba Fett, and then, add the 10 years until Attack of the Clones plus 3 years of the actual Clone Wars. That's my guess. She has escaped with the Bad Batch, and despite being a child, has actually helped them out quite a few times, and honestly, I'm really interested to see where this story goes. This is a Gonk Droid that I 100% bought as a joke for this video. When everybody was expecting this to be a Gonk Droid, I immediately went and sought one out. This is quite literally the only custom Gonk Droid I could find, and I really like it. It's pretty cheap. There's not really much to it though, it's just the printing on the front, which does look nice. You can open it up, there's nothing inside or anything. It's a Gonk Droid. And then there is Omega. This does come from Minifig Madness, of course. I believe at the time he is the only one who has made a custom version of her. And when you buy it, it does include this bow, which is really nice. I actually really like that it is golden just like the one in the show. As for the figure itself, it's actually really good as well. There's not too much printing here, but then again, there's not like clone armor or anything that needs to be done. And I personally really like how this looks. I think they did a good job catching this design and making it look nice. This one is actually 360 degree printed, even though there's not too much detail like I said, but it's always nice to at least have that in my opinion. I do want to point out though, there is one tiny problem in the printing, and that's right here on the leg. It's a little hard to see, but it is there. And again, like I said, it's really hard to see, but it is there, and I just wanted to point it out that it's like a little smudge there. Also, this does use just the short legs and not the medium legs, so you can't bend these or anything like that, which is a little disappointing, but it's not a deal breaker or anything. And then there's the head here, which I do think looks nice. This is a completely custom printed head, and then of course it includes like her headband thing that we haven't actually seen in a while. But the part that throws me off, and this is going to sound a little weird, so stick with me here, is the skin tone. I know that's a really weird thing to say. I don't mean anything bad about it. I know that this is using the same skin tone as the rest of the clones, which is actually really awesome, and I do like that. What I think makes it look really weird to me is the hairpiece and how bright the hairpiece is in contrast to how dark her skin is. Mainly because when you look at the actual character from the show, that really big contrast just isn't there. Also, LEGO really needs to come out with way more hairpieces because this, while not necessarily a bad choice, also isn't the best representation of Omega's hair. Overall though, this still is a really nice minifigure, especially for only $20, and if you want to finish your whole Bad Batch collection, it's a great piece to pick up. With her and the Gonk Droid, I now have every member of the Bad Batch in LEGO form, and honestly, it looks really, really awesome. Links to Omega and maybe the Gonk Droid are going to be in the description down below, and next week we're going to be looking at a commander who you have seen on this channel, but just not in Minifig Showcase. But please do let me know your thoughts on Omega and the Gonk Droid in the comments down below. Remember to help with the almighty YouTube algorithm by commenting, liking, and subscribing. It really does help. Or if you want to go the extra mile, make sure to check out my Patreon where you can sign up for as little as $1 a month. And if you want to be a little extra generous, then you can get shoutouts like Jonathan and Project Elements. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.